Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about Advanced Warfare, more specifically the audio of the game along with my hopes and expectations for it. But before we get into that, I'd just like to take a second to personally thank all of you guys for the absolutely tremendous amount of support you've given me in the past few days. My video numbers have been absolutely record-breaking in some areas, and I certainly have never hit 1,000 views on 3 videos in a row with 2 consecutive 100 likes or more. So definitely something that I'll be remembering for the rest of my YouTube career. This moment is when it was a record, something brand new on my channel and personal achievements for me. So seriously, thank you guys all so much for the absolutely tremendous support you've been giving me recently, watching my videos, all that kind of stuff. It's really the best feeling and motivating to make me want to make even more quality content for you guys. So seriously, thank you once again, guys. I really do appreciate it. Now let's get to the actual topic at hand here, my input for the audio of Advanced Warfare. Some of this may sound repetitive, and it very well may be, but we're going to be basing this all off a new video from Call of Duty, another behind the scenes video showcasing some of the back end of the game, which, pardon another off-topic note here, I think it's a great addition to hyping up the game. It shows a more personal aspect of it instead of just something like, here's a gun, we made fish that could interact with the environment and stuff like that, describing and explaining what kind of changes are made and why they're so good for the franchise. It's a short little video. You can click the link down in the description below for it if you want to check it out, but what they really stressed in this one was the sound of the game is unique. For example, every collision will not sound the same. Sounds do have differences in depth, and it's a lot harder to capture the moment when everything does sound the same. Coming from a musical background and being one that can pick up on sounds like they're talking about, I'm very hopeful that this will add a brand new element and dynamic to the game, and I feel like with all this diversity in the sound structure, we could be even more compelled to the multiplayer aspect of the game. We all know that the campaign usually sets out to be gripping and make us all want to play more, find out what happens to our characters, stuff like that, but what if this could happen in multiplayer as well? I think that would be definitely something innovative for the franchise and definitely something that all game developers want to do. As for how all this would work, you can see it's been a long time coming. With what is supposedly a brand new audio engine, we can see major advances in the sound of the game for the first time in a long while. Now, why exactly is that? Because hardware limitations are no longer as relevant of a problem. More RAM, memory, and overall hardware functionality will allow for much deeper tones and more immersive audio. For anyone who doesn't know exactly what this will do, like I said, it'll be revolutionary. Take a look back at previous Call of Duty titles and watch the trailers for that game. The audio never stays consistent. It sounds thinner or almost empty when you actually play the game and compare it to the trailer. With less hardware limitations, it allows a consistent level of audio to be uncompressed, as compression is actually what makes these files sound thin and empty. Resonance is something that really stood out to me with the audio from the game, not only from the trailers but also from the E3 game demo. I'm not sure about you, but because I love music and audio in general and it's such a large part of my life, I have these studio quality headphones, and with it you can hear so much difference in the quality for the better compared to if you're listening on $10 earbuds. You can really hear the bass and the sound carry in gunshots, as well as the collisions and explosions, and it's a crazy good change from other Call of Duty titles, to be honest with you. So with that being said, I want to bring up the point that Don Vecca mentioned in the video today, that it's almost like a movie but in a game, clearly referring to the audio of the game. In a movie theater, it's full surround sound, and it's easier to do because, well, movie theaters have thousands of dollars put into their sound systems, but taking that consistency and adding it into a game where players range from quality headsets to TV speakers, it's a challenge. But with all these new upgrades in tech, talking about the next gen first development process, and assuming that the rumor of a brand new audio engine is true, I'm very hopeful that this will be the best sounding game of the franchise. So that's all for me today, guys. Like I said, I'm very hopeful and excited to hear what this game will sound like and if it will be consistent, and I do have the feeling that it will be. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Do you guys think this will be the best sounding Call of Duty game yet? And if not, why do you think that? If you did like the video, please leave a like rating down below. Any shares to your Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace video would you like that? Otherwise, greatly appreciated. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for the best of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare content. Any news and information, you guys know exactly where to find it right here up on my channel. Thank you guys once again so much for watching.